Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dancing with the Southern Stars, benefiting the Magnolia House Domestic Violence Shelter and Hospice Satilla. Please welcome our celebrity dance teams. Team 1, Dr. David Wykstra and Ashley Thornton. Team 2, Todd Ville and Amelia Teston. Team 3, Mark Godwin and Teresa Leggett. Team 4, Kenny Johns and Marla Howe. Team number 5, Matthew Morton and Dodie Moore. Team 6, Austin Moore and Gina Harris. Team 7, Al Jacobson and Heather Minshew. Team 8, Patrick Heyman and Christy Foreman. Team 9, Stephen McCullough and Amy Mock. Team 10, Daniel Morris and Laura Lee Tyson Beauregard. Team 11, Davis Delk and Regina Delk. Team 12, Tommy Cox and Tara Carter. Team 13, Lane Wade and Kimberly Boatwright. And now, put your hands together for our MCs for the evening, Clay Thomas and Lori Gant McNeese.
Thank you. Good evening, Ware County Waycross. We're going to get these dancers off the stage so they can collect their nerves. You guys go get ready, and we'll call you up in just a minute.
Best of luck.
Some of them are still running biofreeze. We've had lots of injuries, I tell you that. So let's get this party started. Wasn't Amaya Elam wonderful? Oh yeah. She also is a big part of Ware County's 4-H Clovers with her music, so we're so excited to have her.
So by way of introduction, you are stuck with us this evening. We are your co-MCs for this evening. So we are like bad cruise ship directors. That's what we are for the rest of this evening. So I'm Clay Thomas. I want to introduce myself just a little bit to you. And tonight, I'm actually hitting the trifecta. Seldom done trifecta in that I was first a dancer, a horrible dancer, but a dancer in season 1. And then I was a judge, and now I've come back to be an MC. So I will complete the trifecta this evening.
It's the first one. That's going
right.
all 3 ways.
So Very proud husband of Brooke Thomas, and then Neely Thomas is my daughter, and she is here supporting Dad tonight. And Banner Thomas's son, who would not be caught dead here tonight, but he does have my man card at the house, and he's ripped it up, and he's never given it back to me. And now for Lori's introduction.
Well, this is my 6th year with Dancing with the Southern Stars, and this year we are so excited to bring on Hospice Attila this year. I don't know if many of you know, but my dad is in his mid to late 70s, and he still is a social worker for hospice. And my mom helped years ago when it first kind of was coming off the ground, Betty Gant, to get it rolling. So it's come so far since then. So of course I had to be a part of it this year. I can't believe it's been 6 years.
6 years, and this year with a goal to sell out this auditorium in 30 minutes. So here's what happened.
You ready?
22 minutes, this was sold out. Now, listen.
It's amazing.
We're transparent people. Here's what happens. We watch and we gaze this thing and we say, is it losing momentum? Michelle will ask us and we're like, I don't think it's losing momentum. So Michelle, here's your answer. This evening, when they opened up the doors, this isn't just a story, this is the truth. A grown woman sprinted down the aisle and then put her back to a row and backed it off like this for her girls to get in the row with her. I'm going to say that it is not losing momentum. So we have a very good event.
We're so thankful for everybody here. Yes. So we expect everyone to have a good time and enjoy the show. But before we get started, we got a few housekeeping duties. Make sure you've switched off your cell phones and to hit it on the silent position. I think that was it with the recording. You're going to go over that.
Yep. So a couple of other things to keep in mind. We will have an intermission, and before I forget about it, because there's such a rush at one time for that 15-minute period, Ware County Middle School was kind enough to also, over at the gym, open those bathrooms. So that'll help us, everybody, to get their biological breaks taken care of in 15 minutes.
You can survive the heat wave to get over there, but if you're a woman, you're going to stay right in here in this air conditioning.
That's right. The other housekeeping is that the Magnolia House, Dancing with the Southern Stars, and Hospice Attila Facebook, on their pages, their web pages, their Facebook, there'll be a code that you can go to. Give us a little while. There'll be a code that you can get to be able to access a video of tonight's event. So just be patient, and that will be coming in just a matter of time.
So this event has been created to provide an evening of fun and entertainment for you, but most importantly to raise money for the programs of the Magnolia House Domestic Violence Shelter and Hospice Attila. The bulk of these funds come from your votes and your favorite couple. So you will have one final opportunity to vote at intermission. If you want your couple to win, vote during admission. This is the time you can throw them over the top, and maybe they were just missing a few, and take them to the top to win.
We take the tally seriously of who's winning and who's raising money. So PricewaterhouseCoopers contacted us to handle this. We said, no. You don't have the credentials to handle this kind of. Ernst & Young called us. We said, absolutely not. You don't have the manpower and the fortitude to handle this. So we went to Higginson and Polk. And Higginson and Polk Accounting will be counting the votes. So at the end of the evening, we can share with you how much you've helped the Magnolia House and Hospice so that we can award our Community Choice Trophy based upon those monies that are raised.
All right, we also will be presenting 2 awards at the end of tonight's show, the Judges Awards and the Community Choice Award. And the Judges Award winner will be determined by our wonderful panel of 4 judges. Please welcome our judges, Judge number 1. The infamous one and only recruiter of dancers, Patty White. She made it to the judges' table.
And let me say about Patty, she called me my year number 1 and asked me if I would do it. And I said, thank you, Miss Patty, for calling, and I appreciate that, but no, ma'am, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And she goes, okay, baby, the meeting's at 7 o'clock on Thursday night.
And guess what? He danced, didn't he? That's right.
And I danced. So judge number 2. Very famous to Dancing with the Stars, the patriarch of Dancing with the Stars. Raise to the crowd your hand there, Sorrell Ziegler. Just let him say.
My baby!
So Sorrell and I are kind of switching it up. He is typically the MC. So me following Sorrell Ziegler is not a good career move for me whatsoever. But I want to say this, in years past, we have normally had a celebrity to come, and we've had to go out of town. And even 2 years ago, we got a guy that had been in some movies with Tom Cruise, and he came over from Savannah. And so tonight, Surreal, he does meet that role. He has recently filmed a movie. He's been a supporting actor with Cary Grant, Charlie Chaplin, and Bette Davis in a recent movie. And he did wonderfully in it. And so we just want to thank him for being here this evening. Thank you.
And Clay, we can't forget judge number 3.
Judge number 3.
Oh boy.
Walker Todd. Walker, say hello to the audience.
The champion winner of last year's Dancing with the Southern Stars Judges Award. The Circus.
Walker Todd. You might know him as principal of Midway Elementary School. We really know him as principal of Little Harvard. Little Harvard. Right behind Ace Pole Company, and what Walker, in all seriousness, what you guys do and what Brandy does and your team is remarkable, and we just thank you for being here this evening.
Thank you. And our last but not least, judge number 4, the beautiful Angel Stewart. Sorry about that, Angel. Angel has an extensive background with dance, choreography, and we're so glad you're here tonight. And I'm sure they're sweating it out because you really know what you're looking for down there, don't you? I don't know. So the most important award of the evening is the Community Choice Award. Award recognizes the couple who has raised the most money. And if you've been looking on Facebook and all the fundraisers, they have gone way over doing all of those raising for advertising, sales, and voting. So send them over the edge.
In addition to all the hard work that the dancers have put into practicing their performance for tonight, they've been working hard to acquire votes to win the Community Choice Award. But you will have one final chance to do that during intermission, so you can certainly put your dollars and your checks. You probably saw it as you were sprinting into the building this evening, but every team has a box that you can put a check, you can put cash, drop an Amazon card, whatever it is that you want to do, just put it in that box.
So are you guys ready for some dancing? All right! I think they're ready, and our first couple performing a routine to Good Golly Miss Molly. Please welcome Ashley Thornton and Dr. David Wystra.
Catch your breath for a second.
Some oxygen, please.
Oxygen. So, listen, we saw that y'all done a variety of fundraising, some unique fundraising.
Oh,
you have the most adorable children on the planet. It's kind of a cheap shot, but you use them all throughout the campaign. You got to do what you got to do.
And no mercy. That's right.
But if you can, for just a second, Dr. White, should just kind of share what this means to you and why you did it.
So, when I was asked to do it, there's nothing I wanted more to be able to wear a bunch of white. So, when I was told I get to wear white.
Amen.
Come on.
Very slimming.
Yeah.
I wonder how many Waycrossians you've seen insides too, inside and out. So there's a lot of you. Raise your hand if you've seen your guts. Valuable piece of our community.
Yeah.
But no, really, honestly, the opportunity to be able to raise money and dance for these two amazing organizations Hospice has a special place in my heart, obviously, as a doctor, and, having seen a friend, go through and see what he was like in the hospital, and then seeing him get cared for by the staff at hospice, just the quality of life that they bring to people in that situation is just amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. And how about you, beautiful dancer over here? I heard you had a leg injury through this whole process. So tell us how you got involved, what got you guys going with this whole process.
Well, Miss Deborah Olin, she's been a good family friend for many years, and so she asked me if I would do it, and could not tell her no.
Exactly.
But it is for a good cause, and they do such a good job.
Yes, they do. Thank you so much. Let's take it down to our judges. Why not? Let's go to my Sorrel Ziegler. So what did you think being on that side of it, of our first opening dance?
This has been wonderful.
Yes.
I'm enjoying myself.
I bet you are down there, yeah, no pressure.
And Clay, just to set the record straight,
Oh, no.
when they asked me who I would suggest to replace me, I said there's only one person dumb enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorrel, you're not supposed to joke around with the truth. That's not funny. Thank you.
As far as the dancers was concerned,
yes,
that was just wonderful.
yes.
Such enthusiasm. And I noticed you looked like you were having fun. And Doctor, one time I looked at you and you had the biggest smile on your face.
Yes.
Well done. Very well done.
Thank you. We'll let you guys leave. Give it up for Team 1.
Good job. Now, Dr. Whitester, our next group's ready, but Dr. Whitester, I don't know if you saw him right, he just whispered to me right but he's going to do a 2-for-1 gallbladder next week. If you want to bid on that, you just keep feeding money,
Feed them in there.
All right, we're ready for our team number 2. Our second couple performing to a medley of songs including Time of My Life, Old Town Road, and Hand Jive, and even more. Welcome Team 2, Amelia Teston and Todd Bill.
All right. Woo!
Now I had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's a truth.
I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the bag, horse stock is attached. That is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, you can whip your horse. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that forest.
Before I smoked late one night, my papa said everything's alright. Doctor made my mind lay down, with the sun bouncing all around. Cause the midnight storm was about to rise.
seen anybody in their underwear up here yet, so that's the first. That's the first. That was amazing, guys. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. Amelia, I've known you forever and a day, and so have you been coming to the previous ones and watched what's happened? So what inspired this and to bring it all and be a part of this process?
As far as our routine, we Googled it. We said, what are the top 10 dances or movies? And these were the top 10.
There you go. So watch what your kids are Googling, just so you know. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And Todd, not that I necessarily believe. Not that I really think any of your hunting club buddies are here tonight. But when they get word of this, that you came in your PG-13 tighty-whities, what will their response be, my friend? You did it for a good cause.
Exactly.
All right.
She made me do it.
Yeah, that's good.
There you go. Always blame the woman. That's right.
Yeah. You have 2 sons right now that are just cowering down in their seats. Okay, judges. All right.
Yes.
Wait. This is somebody that can handle this. Walker Todd.
Walker, you were up here last year.
Why did I get this?
Walker, you can handle this just fine.
Wow.
I loved it.
Category for a wow fighting, I think y'all did that pretty hard.
Amen. Woo!
Season before, I think Jackson Hobbs had a rule way up and he just drank a go out here. There might be a rule after the night.
That's right.
No farm animals and no underwear. That's right. Yes. Takes bravery. Yes. Miss Patty White. I thought that would be appropriate for Patty White with whitey tighties. I loved it. Killer. It was awesome, guys. Give it up for Team 2. Amelia Jackson and Todd Hill. Woo! Great job, guys. Great job. They're not ready yet.
For all of you that thought that you were coming tonight to a PG show, we would like to just gently remind you that sometimes even in South Georgia, things will escalate to a PG-13 show.
Plus, it's too hot to wear clothes around here. It's too hot.
Whew.
I know, right? You're still recovering from that, aren't you?
But see, I know Todd really well, but in a really... So I'm trying
to see him at the Kroger.
I'm trying to process it, and all I can do is I can see him in that outfit, like calling turkeys.
I'm still on this one, the team too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so hunting club buddies, please handle this very, very quickly and get back to me. But really good sports for being able to do something like that. I will say this, last night in rehearsal, Todd did it in tennis shoes, and when he came out to do the little slide,
yes,
it was just, and it just stopped. And so I noticed he had on the footies, and I said, wait a second, he's going all out tonight.
He's going all, he did.
And then I worked my way up his waist. I said, well, he's really going all out tonight. So good for Todd.
Stanley, are we good for Team 3? Not yet.
This is what we call in the biz, this is called bantering.
This is called stalling.
It's called bantering right here.
So if anybody has any faster way to weight loss ideas for me, because everybody seems to be doing that now. I'm just like, keto. I was like, can I just eat food? I don't want to be fat, but I just want to eat food, you know? And I try really hard, but Sorrel and I stuck with the Spanx.
Any essential...
Faster way to look thin. That's right.
Any essential oil or CrossFit announcements that need to take place tonight?
What's your why?
Because listen, we certainly don't hear about you guys on Facebook whatsoever. So if you need to get it out tonight, just go ahead. Go ahead. Let it all out.
Make us all feel bad when
That's
you're
right.
running. Yes. And we're out here like on our couch.
Picking on things that obviously I am not participating in whatsoever. That's a real cheap shot. So I will share this as we wait for Stanley's famous whistle. And y'all need to get to know Stanley. Was that
No,
Stanley Whistler?
I was teasing. I had to do
Oh, that
it
was
too.
you whistling. Okay. But Stanley is actually, one day he swallowed James Earl Jones, the guy that says, "This is CNN." That guy? And so James Earl Jones is trapped down in Stanley's body, and that's how he can talk like that. But he is one of the guys that's really behind the scenes. So if you want to know what we're waiting on, we're waiting for the famous whistle to let us know that the next group is
Setting
ready.
up those props, because you know bigger's better every year. Let's
Yeah.
ask Walker Todd, who brought a whole circus tent. A couple of elephants, peanuts, I forgot. What all was that?
At year one, I simply had Michael Jackson socks and a hat.
Oh, you've got to do your dance. What was the dance that you did? What was your famous dance move?
The famous dance was the one. Oh, okay, listen.
Is that it?
So I've been classically trained in dance. And so I went to the Maynard Millwood Dance Academy. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been there before. So
Yes.
there are four basic
Classic.
dance. Four basic dance. Please, man.
Oh,
if you would, just a
absolutely.
second, we'll get
Yes,
back there. So listen, just follow me. If you go to WACT, they use this. If you go to Broadway, off Broadway, and Walker was in a remedial class with me.
Remedial.
And he'll remember.
Step
So
touch.
I got the whistle, so I gotta be quick on this. There's the basic lawnmower, okay? That's the lawnmower. If you need to go lower, it's the weed eater. Okay, that's the weed eater. You do the weed eater. And then if you get a little sore, you get a slow, it's just a shopping cart. Just a shopping cart. All right? But the one, if you want to wow the crowd and get the girls, Walker knows what it is. Throw it out there with me, Walker. It's the sprinkler. You throw it out there, and then you bring it back.
There you go.
See? That's the
You've been
sprinkler.
trained. I think they're ready.
We're ready.
All right, so we have couple number 3 performing to Girls Like You by Maroon 5. Please welcome Teresa Leggett and Mark Godwin.
Spent 24 hours, I need more hours with you. You spent the weekend getting even, ooh. We spent the late nights making things right between us. But now it's all good, babe. Roll that backward, babe, and play me close. Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like you love fun and yeah, me do what I want. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you. Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you're taking me for the last time. Yeah. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe I'm thinking it's better if you drive.
Not too long ago, I was dancing for dollars. No, it's really real if I let you meet my mama. You don't want a girl like me, I'm too crazy. But every other girl you meet is too gazy. I'm sure them other girls were nice enough, but you need someone to spice it up. So who you gonna call? Cardi, Cardi. Come and rev it up like a Harley, Harley. Why is the best food always forbidden? I'm coming to you now doing 20 over the limit. The red light, stop. I don't play when it comes to my heart, let's get it though. I don't really want a white horse in a carriage. I'm thinking more white horses and carriage. I need you right here, cause every time you fall, I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you.
Give it up for number 3. Come on out, guys. You know, Mark, I was wondering about those tattoos last night because you can't be Adam Levine without some tats. So I'm glad you provided the effect for us all.
Look just like
Teresa, you know, you and I have been chatting. I think we have something we need to talk about, right? Because I was like, you know, what got you involved in this? And like, what made you want to come do this tonight? Ready for this?
Roger Johnson called me and he said, Teresa, you do dancing with the stars. I said, ooh, I can dance. I said, I'd be much better as an MC. He said, well, either way, you got to try I said, who I got to dance with? He said, Mark Goddard. I said, who is that? He said, a funeral guy. I said, oh my gosh. He works with the dead, and I dance like the dead.
Match made in heaven.
A match made in heaven.
Yes.
So I tried out, but it looked like somebody else got the job.
I got the MC job. Teresa's wanting it. She's wanting it.
But anyway, and then we couldn't decide on the song. It took you a month at a time, Michelle. I'm so sorry. And every time I was singing a song, he'd say, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. But the girls I work with said, tell him he won't feel anything. He won't feel anything.
Amen. Matter of fact, speaking of embalming, I'd like to do a little quote out of Mark's biography. Would you ready for this? It says, he says, I never meet a stranger. Mark can talk to anyone. So, in your job description, you are an embalmer, correct?
Correct.
Please tell us how that plays out at the workplace.
Do you follow? So, what she's getting at very carefully is you claim you can talk to anyone, yet you are an embalmer.
Right.
Okay.
They're the best listeners.
You have a
They
captive
are
audience.
captive audiences. That's right.
Any thoughts tonight on what brought you to do this?
Honestly, I'm censored a little bit by Michelle, but listen, this is for a great cause. Magnolia House.
That's right.
And when they hooked up with Hospice Attila,
Absolutely.
which is somebody we deal a lot with.
Yes.
Man, this thing's just awesome.
Yes.
We've got a goal. I hope we met it, but even if we didn't, it still raised money.
That's right.
Thank you for all the hard work you guys did, because you guys even put on racing with the Southern Stars. They were the ones that did the big car racing event. Did you find out how much you raised for that, or is it a big secret?
Still a secret.
Holding out on us.
But you know, we do have some t-shirts at the back there. We're giving away for free for a $5 donation.
Somebody over-ordered on some t-shirts and then it rained.
I love her math. I love her math. They're free t-shirts for $5.
$5.
Y'all
They're
get
free.
that? That's good.
We have some absolutely lovely
Judges.
walking by.
All right, so let's turn to our judges.
He's starstruck right now, Walker.
Because you have been kissing up to Walker Todd since 5 o'clock, we can't go to Walker Todd.
So we got 3 other lovely ones.
Well,
That's right.
Ms. Stewart is actually a professional,
Yes.
so we're going to turn our attention over to her to get your feedback on this performance.
Well, I didn't realize I was going to get to see a concert too. I thought it was great.
See, you got a 2-for-1 special.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Sorrel, anything to add as well? I always love to hear from you. Oh, I got food caught in your mouth. Come on, have some professionalism, Sorrel.
He's having a snack. Leave the
You
man
can't
alone.
snack mid jibber jabber. Come on.
My teacher's this year.
Oh my gosh.
That's why we put you in the bullpen, Sorrel. Come on.
When you started, I thought, ooh, I need to get my corner. And I'll still go with that.
All right.
Thank you,
thank
judges.
you.
Give it up for team
Thank you very much.
3. Teresa Leggett and Mark Dobbin. And I think we're ready for team 4.
Team number 4, I know you're ready. Team number 4 performing to their routine to Last Dance. Please welcome Marla Howell and Kenny Johns.
Last
point out that Kenny is an air conditioning repairman, and that on my book deserves the Mirror Ball Trophy right now. Thank you, Kenny, for all you do for our Freon. We love you so much. Marla, you are gorgeous. I cannot believe that you just got out there and just killed it. It was awesome.
Thank you.
And she's the owner of our favorite Plant Cafe. Yes. Tell us a little bit about how you, with being downtown with a business in Waycross and getting involved in the community, how has this affected that?
Trying to get everybody to know that there's a downtown still in Waycross.
Amen.
And Roger's the culprit.
Of course.
He was actually in the cafe the night when he informed me, because I thought I was on a
radar.
The radar was on. And on the way out the door, before he opened the door and walked out, I said, "What? You're getting?" I said, "What?" So, but it's a great cause, and Satilla Hospice, we've had like a one-on-one with some friends that had some people in there, and I'm so impressed with what it is. And I know Magnolia House is the same way, and it helps so many people. Yes. So I had to.
Well, we're glad you did, because you were amazing. Yes!
So, we need a photographer.
Man, yes.
You're looking sharp tonight.
I need to borrow your jacket.
Yeah. I need an AC man because I need to be done with this jacket. I'm sweating bullets. But it looked good tonight. Listen, you're normally working with ductwork, you're crawling up. Well, you probably get some hired guns to do that for you, let's be honest. But you're accustomed to sweating. But what about the actual routine? Talk to us about how long did it take to get it nailed down? And how was it, toting Marla around your back the whole time? Because obviously, you are the superstar of this group.
I have to live with Marla in this community, so I have to choose my words very carefully. And that is a sign of wisdom. So
that's right.
Miss Marla has been great. I have enjoyed her company. Our routine has been, I can't say flawless, but it has been hard work. And we have continued to strive to get better and better. And it shows tonight.
Yes, it
so
does.
I want to thank
That's right.
Very much.
So we're gonna let the judges have a little time with you right now. And so if we can, Miss Patty, open up your heart to these people. Hey, the Oprah of Waycross, tell us what you think.
You did an excellent job. I love the way you dress, and I would like to see it again.
Let's go. Right over. Let's get it.
That says a lot, doesn't it? Yes. Crank it up.
All right, Walker Todd, what you got for us?
I can tell you that was great. I really enjoyed it. This lady right here is a professional, but to me that was very technical.
Yes.
Y'all both look like you had a great time. It was a very technical thing. Consistent job.
Thank you, judges.
That's nice.
That is nice.
The professional judge gave you the little, that's good. The professional judge gave you the, ooh, good job. Nice job. Very good.
So let's give it up for couple number 4. Howard and Kenny Johns. Go take the load off, guys. You did amazing. And I believe we're ready for the 5th couple performing to Beat It, Billie Jean Kiss, Walk This Way, and YMCA. Please welcome Dodie Griffin Moore and Matthew Morton.
Don't need experience
we know we got a Sneak Jackson in here every year somewhere. Come on up here to the
join us
front.
right up here.
Oh, Matthew.
Right here.
Okay, guys, if you go to the YMCA, then guess what he's going to be wearing on Monday? What? You're not going to wear those pants?
No, those are pretty much done.
Ripped off, done forever. Matthew, I've enjoyed you, my own son. My son has autism, and my son did a golf camp this summer at the YMCA, and Matthew worked so good with him, and we enjoy having you at the Y. You've done an amazing job with the kids. We're so glad to have you. So, Matthew, the famous question. I know you work at a community organization. What got you involved to help support?
I've always loved Florida. I grew up here in Waycross and lived in a few different places over the last 7 years. Moving back early this year, I found out I could do something for the community. It's kind of hard to say no.
Well, we're glad you're doing an amazing job. And the dance was awesome. I mean, we got a little bit of everything. So who choreographed this wonderful dance?
A little bit of Dodie, a little bit of me.
Oh, you got skills, Matthew Morton, behind the scenes.
And apparently, a little bit of Rusty Hall writing into his contract. As a YMCA employee, he has to incorporate that song into his Dancing with the Stars.
There was the clause.
Yeah. When you first start there, that's kind of like hazing for you, but you worked it out very well. And the smartest thing anybody can do is if you say, how do I bring up my level of dancing? Oh, I'll bring Jackson Hobbs on stage.
There you go. Y'all pulled out the plug, the Jackson plug. Good job, guys.
Dodie, you are a business owner. You're involved in the downtown. We appreciate you investing in the downtown.
Yes.
They're kind of the same generic questions. When they asked you what made you say yes to participating in this cause?
I love the organizations. My grandmother went through hospice, and I'm so proud that I'm not involved with anything to do with Magnolia House. I'm so thankful, but I will, gladly give back because I know, what's involved with it. So there was no question. I said yes immediately.
Thank you. Thank you for saying yes.
Yes. Let's take it down to Miss Angel. Miss Angel, we're getting warmed up. Hadn't even got halfway through. What did you think about this amazing dance?
I love it. That was one that you just wanted to keep on going. It was way too short.
Yay!
But it was excellent song choices and excellent partnering. We love you two. We love your background dancers. Overall, wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, and Sherelle, now that you're free of munching, if you'd like to.
No, he's still chewing.
But I always love to hear from you, Sherelle. What do you think about this performance?
I thought it was wonderful. I enjoyed it immensely. It was just as cute as it could be. And may I just say that Matthew used to dance in the halls of First Methodist Church.
Oh, love it. Love it. Welcome home. Everybody knows everything about you. Let's give it up for couple number 5, Dodie Griffin Moore and Matthew Morton. Thank you guys. Great job. And I believe we're already ready for the 6th couple. We're cranking this out now. What we got?
Close to the halfway point. Couple number 6 performing to Old Town Road. Please welcome Gina Harris and Austin Moore.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch. Now, can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Riding on a tractor, lean all in my blood. Cheated on my baby, you can go and ask her. My life is a movie, bull riding in boots. Cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
talk because, you know, we got church tomorrow, Austin. I just like to know at the altar at Walkerville tomorrow, Austin will give you the lead dance right down the middle aisle.
Here we go.
I couldn't help myself. And Gina, I know you out in Brantley. I work at Brantley High School, and Gina has a gym out in Brantley County, big fitness trainer. Can you make me skinny? I'm gonna come to Gina's Infinite Fitness out there. We're gonna hook it up. Gina, I'm so glad we brought in some more Brantley folks. Tell us a little bit how you got connected to this. Okay. So you got coffee. The barista turned you in, didn't you?
I think I did something to them in kindergarten, and I'm not sure.
Well, we're glad because that was amazing, guys. A lot of energy. We've enjoyed Austin. Oh my gosh, he's been going all day. He's been excited about this since he got here. Can you tell? So, Austin, how did you get involved?
My fifth grade teacher, Jerry and
Water. Oh, Jerry and you guys.
long time ago.
This is punishment for being bad, wasn't it? Yeah.
I said, no, I really don't want to.
Well, we're glad you did.
And tomorrow, Austin, if he's a worship leader,
I want to go to Walkerville. I'll go to Walkerville tomorrow.
Sunday school, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock service.
So he's missing some details here. So the order of worship for tomorrow is going to be, we're going to go casting crowns right off the top. We all love some casting crowns. We're going to hit a little Chris Tomlin midway right there. And then we're going to close it out with Old Town Road. Right?
Bringing it home down Calvary.
Yeah. Leviticus, I think, frowns upon that, but we all skip right through Leviticus. So don't worry about it.
Guys, let's take it down to the judges. Patty, how did you enjoy this?
I thought it was a lot.
Yes.
Just fun. I mean, I don't know him, but it's fun.
I love it.
So, Walker Todd, Old Town Road, certainly a genre that's right in your wheelhouse, if you will. If you can help us out here.
I would love to. I don't know how many people know, but I actually coached Austin up there.
Oh, I love it.
And we call him Twinkle Toes.
Austin is all
He took it seriously. He never moved that to the
He did.
He also did a great job, and we were impressed. It was fun to watch.
And you guys look awesome. So thank you so much for helping us out tonight. Give it up for couple number 6, Gina Harris and Austin Moore. Thank you guys. He's ready for couple number 7. Performing the routine to shout. Please welcome Heather Mishu and Mr. Al Jacobson.
Well, you know you make me wanna shout, kick my heels up and shout, throw my hands up and shout, throw my head back and shout.
amazing. So his granddaughters, Mr. Al came and saw every one of their recitals when they were growing up. And so they're here tonight watching his recital. So I think that's really neat. So I want to start though with Heather, and then Mr. Al will get you in just a second. But Heather, on a little bit more serious note, this tonight has very special significance for you. And instead of me explaining it, we just want to hand over the microphone to you and give you a chance to talk.
Okay, I'll try to keep this short and sweet because they do tell me now in the South. But with that being said, I am a survivor of domestic violence.
Amen. Yes.
I'm a survivor because of each and every one of you and the people before you that put their time, their heart, their energy, and their money into helping Michelle and all of her staff build a place that people like myself and my son could go to when we were in a time of fear, didn't know what we were going to do, and needed a place for safety. That was given to us there. We were welcomed with open arms. We had clothing, food, shelter, assistance with legal advice. Counseling was given to us. You know, that wasn't just by Michelle, that wasn't just by the board members, that was a 24/7 assisted living place for people that were there. They were there all the time. And because of people like you, that is why that place is open. That is how we're able to go forward. So please, please, please continue for more people like me and my child. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you.
Perfect segue, because you're about to go to intermission and you can get out your checkbooks. There we go.
For the $5 free t-shirts.
Mr. Al, also, you have a heart for something in this community that's very special. You are a trooper for the Red Cross, and many of you will see him. I'm not talking about 2 decades ago. I'm talking about right now, walking through parking lots, reminding you of blood drives. So just address that for just a second.
Yeah, I am very serious about the blood drive. We got a great committee, and I do believe that it's good to give blood. You change the oil in your car to make it run better. I change my blood every 2 months to make me run better.
And look what, yes! It works! Yes!
You're doing something right, Mr. Al. We're all watching very carefully.
Thank you. If that's what it takes, maybe we all should do it, because at 89 we could be doing the same thing. Let's take it down to our judges. Angel, what did you think about this amazing dance?
Well, they told us to take notes and write scores down. I didn't want to look down at my paper. I was going to do something. It was so good. I love the Indian. I love the costumes. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Good job. Yes. How about Walker?
I'm going to believe you're going to go get blood.
Let's go get blood now. Amen.
You work very well.
All right, guys, let's give it up for the one and only seven. Come on, Al Dickinson, Avenue. Thank you guys so much. And that concludes the first half of our show. We will take a 15-minute intermission to give you a chance to cast your final votes, stretch your legs. The dancers will be back there to meet and greet you. Voting boxes for cash and check are located in the lobby as you exit the theater. If you want to cast your vote using a credit card, please turn right out of the theater and you will see the Magnolia House staff seated at a table to accept credit card votes, gifts, and restrooms are available in the side hallways and also
in the gym.
In the gym.
In the gym. We will see you back in 15 minutes.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? searching for. I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I feel myself.
Tell me something, boy. Ain't it hard trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I feel myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Rise to the surface where they can't hurt us. We'll fall from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow, we'll fall from the shallow now.
Thank you guys, let's give them a round of applause.
Tell me something, girl.
Are you walking in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something that you're searching for?
I'm falling.
Oh yeah, that's all we know. Well, welcome back. Wasn't Brave Stag a great performance? Yes. I hope everyone's a little more comfortable and stretched your legs and warmed your heart and made your gifts to vote for your favorite couple. Are you ready for some more dancing? Yes. So let's get started with the second half of our show.
Okay, I think they still need a little bit more time.
That's true.
So here's how this works. Yesterday at dress rehearsal, Michelle goes, "Hey, Clay, we've got an idea." And I said, "Okay."
You never know what's coming after that.
What's that? And she goes, "Can you sing?" And I said, "Not a lick. I'm a horrible singer." And she goes, "Would you sing?" I was like, "Sure." Yeah.
And then he gave me all of it but one line.
Yeah, and she's like, "Would you sing that?" I was like, no, I won't sing that. Just the first line and the last line, and that is it. So I'm sorry. But to be fair, It is your mom's fault. She was my church choir teacher. And
Yes, Central Baptist Church Children's Choir before it was on Brunel Street those days with the big bows and the powder blue choir robes.
She could not do anything with me.
So while y'all been out here, we've been mopping water, by the way. I don't know who had a moment up there, but the bathrooms back here got clogged up. If you want to raise your hand, we've been mopping water for 15 minutes. It is clear. It is clear. So we're good. We're good, but we're cleaning it up. Everybody's picking up their cords.
That announcement is rarely made at the Oscars. It's rarely made at the Oscars.
That's right.
We have overflowed bathrooms is rarely said at the Oscars.
But where are we?
Welcome to South Georgia.
Nothing safe around here. That's right. So have you seen the widening project out there by the Walmarts?
I had the Walmart Georgia.
Yeah, so now you don't have to like drive in the gravel and like take out your front end to go around somebody turning into Walmart.
Are you small mart or tiny mart? Which one?
We
is
big
it?
Walmart. Y'all small mart?
Small mart. Yeah, we call
It's
it
just
small
as
mart.
bad, isn't it?
Yeah, Walmart Georgia has its own.
But you can't, you can't go down there and buy a grill. At the, you got to get all the other stuff at the big one.
And I can go through regular checkout for 45 minutes, or I can go through self-checkout at 2 hours and 10 minutes and make up 17 cuss words as I go through self-checkout. Either way, doesn't make a difference. I will invent cuss words going through. Like,
no, that would
things
be,
like just your daughter's like, Daddy, what is Shasta McNasty? And I'm like, well, Shasta McNasty is the word that I say because I'm not supposed to say ugly, vulgar
bad
words
words.
in front of you. As I'm scanning this for the 15th time, and the barcode is exactly where it's supposed to be.
Now, how many of y'all got lazy and shop and get your groceries for somebody to walk around and get your groceries for you? Yeah? Yeah, right before we came out, Clay was telling me that they kind of slipped up a little, didn't pay much attention to the order, and so they ordered jasmine rice. And when it,
you tell I'm really healthy.
And so, think it's jasmine rice, and he's got a bag this big.
Yeah. Apparently, you're supposed to mark the size bag of jasmine rice if you want. So I had to call Paul Tang, and I'm like, Paul,
can you make it into fried rice?
I got to cut a deal with you. I got rice that I'm not going to need for a decade. He's
Work your magic,
like,
Paul.
Oh, Mr. Clay, don't worry about it. Come on and see me.
So if your rice tasted a little funny, it's jasmine rice that you just got at Wong's. That's right.
Yeah. So Paul's going healthy for the rest of the week with my jasmine rice. So stay away from there. Once again, in the biz, this is called banter. We'll just kill a little time up
We
here.
just had to sing, didn't we, Michelle? We tore it all up and messed up his routine back there.
So the first inaugural time that I did this, and so I did, I don't know if y'all remember Audrey Lane Jeffords, but back in the day, we would try to find, and we do this some a little, but we would find people that were actually talented dancers.
A professional
like
would dance
myself,
with a civilian, you know?
So that I could teach Audrey Lane the way of the sprinkler, the lawnmower. But she had been to dance classes. She was very, very talented.
Yes.
And so we would practice and practice and practice. And I don't know if you realize really, so the guys that you see that are actually counting their steps in the head while they're dancing, you've seen a couple of those already tonight. God bless them. God loves them too. That was me. You could physically see me counting the moves in my head as Audrey Lane was doing it flawlessly. And so here is a girl that's 6 foot tall, about this thin, standing by a guy who looked like he was smuggling pillows, standing next to her.
What was your costume? I'm trying to remember. Was it like black? Was it shiny?
It was black to stay thin. Stay thin.
That's right.
Yeah, much like tonight. And so here's what happened tonight. They just were like, well, Clay, listen, we would love to get Danny DeVito, but you're our next best choice. So you resemble him, and so are we ready?
Are we ready, Stanley? We are ready. Are you guys ready?
Are you ready?
You've been waiting for the next crew.
So for our 8th couple, please welcome Christy King Foreman and Patrick Heyman, who will walk you through a fairy tale and their freestyle dance to a medley of songs. Be ready to experience a tale as old as time.
Look out!
There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. And now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
She glanced this way, I thought I saw, and when we touched she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be, I'll just ignore, but then she's never looked at me that way before. Be our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvre, why we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes.
Christy, how many cups of espresso did you just have before you got up here?
Only 8, magic number 8.
And if you're lucky, you can get through that line and get it in the morning because it's like gold right now, and I'll wait as long as I can to get it. It's good. Great job, Patrick. I'll let you breathe. Some of you who've been in this circuit with us for a while remember that Patrick and Christy tried to dance. How many years ago was that? They did, with injuries. So they wanted to redeem themselves and come back because Patrick, you broke your foot? Was it on that last time when y'all tried?
At the 2 o'clock show.
At the 2 o'clock matinee, that was the year we did the matinee, he broke his foot. So they wanted to come back this year. And Christy, my gosh, community, you do so much in the community. Tell us again what got you to come back and do it all over again.
Okay, so honestly, when I found out I was going to get a partner with Patrick again, was not what brought me back. Just kidding. And
turn her mic off.
I love the Magnolia House. I love their mission, and we've worked together on some projects before. I need oxygen. And
that'd be nice.
So this time, when Rihanna called from hospice and asked would I do it, hospice just pulled heartstrings in a totally different way.
Yes.
I served with Maddie's Mission.
Yes.
And hospice has just changed the lives of so many families dealing with Maddie's Mission. And I've got to see firsthand just the amazing work they do. And so I couldn't tell them.
Well, you guys did, choreographed costumes. You know, didn't you do Magic Mike last time, Patrick? I strangely remember underwear, naked bodies. No. You just need to give him the cue and it's gone. No, we don't do it.
Magic yikes is what that was. So everybody's kind of got a pregame ritual in the back that they go through. Most people are kind of walking through their steps in the mind. Some people are somber, and you are going through rituals like an NFL linebacker back in the back.
Yes.
So can you talk us through a little bit? And by the way, I have an asthma inhaler in my front pocket. But can you talk me through a little bit of the pregame ritual?
All right, so pretty much. Once or twice a week, me and my 2 daughters, we have a dance party before school. And like in that, I can't dance like they dance. I'm in there and I'm headbutting walls, I'm just screaming and stuff, and they think it's funny. It's pretty much what I was doing back there. But,
except Christy was screaming.
Except Christy screamed the whole time. She's like, "You're gonna hurt yourself." I was like, "I think I'm already there."
I'm already there.
This time my toe is purple and it won't come back the right color. So.
Allegedly, I haven't seen it.
Sacrifice, people, sacrifice to base that money. All right, let's take it down to the judges. Okay, Angel, dance, choreography, what did you think about this amazing dance?
Y'all got up there and you put to work. really did a good job. Love the enthusiasm. You could tell that y'all had practiced over and it was fabulous.
Maybe just a really long practice while Maisie was yelling.
Sorrel. We've seen a lot of dances, you and I, over these last 5 years. Now we're on 6. What did you think about this lovely rendition?
Wow. Fabulous before, but you really outdid yourselves tonight.
Thank you, judges. Thank you. Let's give it up for the 8 couple, Christy King Foreman and Patrick Haven. You guys go back there and cool off. Thank you. I asked Patrick before he came out, I'm like, so you're the prince? And he goes, yeah. Always.
And also the puddle of sweat that's just collected from
Yes.
Patrick up here. That is not the bathroom leak. This is purely from Patrick.
And I think Stanley says we're ready for the next couple. The couple number 9 performing their routine to Happy Dance. Please welcome Amy McCullough-Monk and Stephen McCullough. Brother-sister team. Did you guys ever do this together growing up? Did y'all ever dance? Is this your first time doing this together? Well, you wouldn't know it, would you? You guys did amazing.
Guys, tell us our favorite thing. We talked about it in the back, was your video. When your dad came in, it felt like, your Facebook video, your dad came in and felt like y'all need to loosen up a little bit. Can you give us the inside scoop on that?
I tell you, first of all, Michelle certainly lied to me. Jennifer Lopez on dancing to you really hard. I said, oh, goodness, I'm not doing it. Absolutely not doing it. Well, when I got to meet you see who I am. So anyway, to thank God for a good coach, Coach Stephen Maddox.
And Amy, I know we talked earlier, Amy is a nurse with hospice, so as you know, that is a job with a lot of love and compassion. And how many years have you been at hospice?
5 years.
5 years now. So we thank you for what you do. And I know the families, thank you for what you do. Yes, thank you. That is a time when people are going through the hardest times of their lives, and I know they like to see your pretty smiling face there to comfort them through that. And we got the funeral home over here. We always represent Miles Odom here, by the way. I don't know, y'all like pass the torch. Who's next? Is somebody in line to come along?
Who knows?
Look out if you work at Miles Odom.
Do a lot of big.
That's right.
It's been fun.
Y'all did a great job.
All right, down to our judges, and it's been. I just keep thinking that I'm ready. Walker Todd, you got something to say? Just fire away.
The not all the things very appropriate. Happy because I want a lot of people happy. Although they all had a great time, it was fun to watch. The nerd got the girl at the end.
I love it. Yes. Told a story.
Thank you for what you do for the hospital. That's a big deal.
Yes, thank you. All right, let's give it up for the night couple, Amy McCullough-Mock and Stephen McCullough. You guys, thank you. Go cool off. Get some water. Stanley, are we good? I think, yeah, no?
Oh, that's
We're
a whistle.
good.
I heard that whistle. I think y'all heard that whistle. All right, so for our 10th couple performing to a medley of songs Despacito and Push It, please welcome Laura Lee Tyson Beauregard and Daniel
Morris.
Come and move that in my direction. So thankful for that, it's such a blessing, yeah. Turn every situation into heaven, yeah. Oh, you are my sunrise on the darkest day. Got me feeling some kind of way. Make me wanna savor every moment slowly, slowly. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firmo las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Sube, sube.
Sexy people, all you fly mothers, get on out there and dance. Dance, I say.
Salt and pepper's here and we're in effect. Want you to push it back. Cooling by day and then at night, working up a sweat. Come on, girl, let's go. Show the guys that we know how to become number one in a hot body show. Now push it, push it, push it good, push it, push it real good, push it, push it good, push it, push it real good.
Oh my goodness. Always shot dollar bills up here. Too bad we don't have Patrick in his Magic Mike costume. We got hundreds up here. Come on up here, guys. Wow. Okay. Did y'all catch your breath on that? I know. Are y'all tired from that? Just a tad. Okay, so I got something for Daniel Morris up here. So you know Daniel. I've known Daniel for a while. Banker, you'd never know, right? All right, well, I got something that I had to show. He has another side to him that no one seems to see. He's going to kill me.
Oh no.
He went to the Kiss concert dressed as Paul Stanley. I know you can't see it. Maybe you'll see it on the video. So I made him an 8x10 so we could commemorate the alter ego of Daniel Morris. I present you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. I want to make it a banner and roll it out.
In the back, behind the scenes, this is the couple that is probably the most polar opposite, all right? So Laura Lee's in the back like dancing to every song that's coming out, and Daniel's still standing in the corner going through his moves right now. So one was business and one was back to having the time of her life. And so but it worked out very, very well. Daniel's a very good friend of mine, and we know him in a lot of capacities. And let's be honest, dancing's not one of those that just screams right out of us. And my man, he did it. And I'm
Yes,
proud
you
of him.
did. Woo!
All right, judges, outside of them trying to throw cash issue out of the machine, that was very subtle. Let's get some feedback. So, Miss Patty, we'll start with you.
Lucy. Yes. 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 Oh, yeah. Yes. Laura Lee, I was going to ask, before I ask the judges this, I know you're working out at Coastal Pines Technical College now. I think we had Amanda Morris came and danced one year, and Coastal Pines is a huge thing in our community. And what's your part there with the community, with that part of what you do with your job?
I run the marketing department.
Which is a huge part of the job. So maybe, Michelle, marketing, just keep her, there we go. Yes, and guess what? You sign the blood when you get up here.
Oh, dear.
All right, so let's take it back down here. Sorrel, what did you think about Daniel and Laura Lee?
My wife.
I knew it was coming. Laura!
In other words, his wife.
Yes. The end. Guys, you did an amazing job. I know you waited all night too. You've got it done. So we'll give you guys another shout out tip couple. We've got Laura Lee Tyson Bogart and Daniel Morris. Give them up. Woo! Good job, guys. I think they're still working back there. I know I'm a high school counselor, so Coastal Pines has done a lot for our dual enrollment program. If you have kids doing the college classes while they're in high school, man. Did you have that when you were growing up? We've lost pants, dresses.
Am I working this right?
Yes, you're doing a very good job there. Keep it up. Give it up. A few more. We're down to about $400. Keep it going. Oh, you got some more down here. Okay. Stay there. We good? We're still sweeping. We're ready as soon as Clay finishes what he needs to get done here.
I'm not sure that this is necessary.
Well, no, I think that's what happens when you're the low man on the totem pole up here. You're like, we got to make you sweep it.
Here you go, sir.
All right, guys. We have our 11th couple, and they're ready, and they're performing their routine to Thriller. Please welcome Regina Delk and Davis Delk. That was awesome. Davis, I know you're being tortured enough having to wear that wig right now. I was talking to him before the show, and I was like, he goes, oh, goodness gracious. Give me a sporting event, but don't make me dance. And his mama made him do it. So you know what it is, boys. When your mama tells you to do it, You gotta do it.
That's right.
And so Regina, I know you on Beautiful You. You've dressed me a few times for this event. And I'm just wondering if this outfit is gonna be available for men's apparel for weddings now?
It is. Actually, my son decided today that he wanted to be in costume. So he said, Mama, you got any red pants? I said, yeah, go to Belch to the women's section and get you a pair of red pants.
Davis, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. The hunting club's gonna have a picture of this, aren't they? You did an amazing job. I know he was nervous, and I'm so proud of you for getting up here and doing this.
So Davis, I'm gonna be gentle on you, okay? But if we hit the rewind button, I think we would have heard that your mama told you to go to Belch to get some women's britches. Is that accurate? That's okay, say it.
My wife also said,
All right.
That's not all. He said, hey, can you go get me a wig? I said, are you serious?
Well,
he went all out.
I've been to a lot of times you've been softball tournaments I've been to. I think you bring this out at the softball games and you're gonna be just fine.
They'll let you slide right on by. Slide right on by.
Let's talk to some of our judges and let's go down to Miss Angel, our real pro. Miss Angel, help us out here. What are your comments?
I love your shoes.
It was a total performance, the whole package. And we can tell that you guys put a lot of thought and energy into it. And overall, great job. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You judges are gonna have your work cut out for all these. There's a lot of them. Yes, Patty.
Well, now, this is a mama-son team.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Mama's got that vagina in her.
Yes, she does. Way to go, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
The dance was great. Your backup dancers were great. The makeup was great. You guys just put on a great show. We enjoyed it. So give it up to the 11th couple, Regina Dale and Davis Dale. Davis, you made it. Good job.
Still got his gold bar.
Ready? Yeah, we're ready.
All right. So following that up, we will go with our 12th couple performing to Rosanna and Uptown Funk. Please welcome Tara Carter and Tommy Cox.
All I wanna do when I wake up in the morning is see your eyes. Rosanna, Rosanna. Never thought that a girl like you could ever care for me. Rosanna.
That ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band brought up that money, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
All right.
Awesome job.
Come on up here, Captain.
Meet us right up
Let's get
here.
you up here in the front. There we go. Everybody's
Catch
so
your
hot.
breath.
I'm coming. I'm fixing to put on my house shoes, by the way. We're fixing to be comfortable up here. Hey, guys. Hello. So that was amazing.
Thank you.
Tommy, I've been ready to get a hold of you. You got your Falcon, Atlanta Falcons red up here on this stage. I had to be representing.
oh yes.
My husband told me, my husband's major release at the sheriff's office, he said, tell him I said, rise up.
Rise up.
We've been hearing that last few years.
Has not been a great season, I know. All right, but let's talk a little bit about what got you guys involved in this. I know your hair looks amazing, by the way. She's a cosmetologist.
Thank you.
No, I'm a nurse.
I thought you're the nurse. It's been a long night, people. I need some of Christy's barista coffee. Tell me a little bit about what you do with your nursing. Where's your setting?
I work in long-term care right now.
Yes.
Out of Jessup. I really enjoyed it.
Good. Well, thank you for your service for that, because that takes a big heart to do that.
Thank you.
And Tommy, I know you've been at the Waycross office for how long now, the PD?
Yeah, Waycross PD almost 26 years.
26 years. Thank you. We love our blue line. We love our men in brown and black.
Tommy, we have not seen rhythm like that since Chief Tony Tanner.
No, Sweet Tea.
Danced across this stage.
That's right.
And I just want you to answer the question, who has the most rhythm? And you have the right to remain silent.
He's retired now.
Anything you
that.
say, can really, he's retired now. Just tell him.
Well, since he is retired, I guess I can.
That's right. That's right.
I think so. And he's a little bit older than you. You're a little bit younger.
Yeah, just a little.
And your rhythm, though, remarkably similar. Remarkably similar. All right, so let's go down to our judges. It has been a little while. I'm going back to a walk-toss.
I can tell you, this was also fun to watch. I graduated with Tara from high school. I knew Tara could dance. You did a great job as well. I'm sure she was instructing you all throughout. But I can tell you, just from personal experience, guys, it's extremely difficult.
Hard.
To stand
It
up
is.
there on that stage, and y'all did a great job.
Yes, you did.
Fantastic.
Yes, you did. And we thank you guys. Thank you for everything you do. And give it up again for our 12th couple, Tara Carter and Tommy Cox. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all. And we're ready for the last couple. Is this it? No, next. This is it.
This is it, number 13.
Wow, we made it. This is the last team of the night, guys, and here it is, the final couple, 13th couple. Please welcome Kimberly Boatwright and Lane Wade, who will be performing the Get Up from Blanco Brown.
Just follow after me. Gonna do the two-step and cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Don't throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it. Let's have some fun. To the left now. To the right. Now take your left hand and put it on your side. Gon' roll your shoulders, do the slip and slide. This next part's my favorite part, cause it's time to shine. Gonna do the two-step and cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Gon' throw down, take a sip with it. Now lean back, put your hips in it. It's simple, you can do it. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Now cool down, have a good time. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Do the butterfly, have a good time. Round, round, round and round you go. It's time to show out right now and take to the floor. Gonna do the two-step and cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into it.
Show, guys. Come on up. I have watched so many people do that on YouTube, and I just love it. I'm so glad you guys closed us out with that.
And this is pretty natural for the two of you because you both come from a blueberry background. And so this is the wardrobe that we wear.
This is what we do in the field every day.
So they're going to be getting it up to get your blueberries.
Something interesting about the wardrobe is my hat. Yesterday, I had a Mexican wear it, and I stole it from him. And the same thing on my shirt too. But he was legal. Don't worry.
We're so thankful for that.
We've avoided politics for the whole show.
Nothing like closing it out with that.
That's right. But we do appreciate it, and we thank you guys for participating. And just so you know, I don't know if you checked in your guys, but these folks are really the heart and soul of Alma, Bacon County,
Yes.
so they're representing them tonight.
Yes, thanks for representing Alma, Bacon County.
Now, down to judges. This is our last
Judges'
staff.
comments.
And just because you've been so kind to me, Sorrel Ziegler, give us a little word.
That was fantastic.
Yes, y'all were so cute. Y'all been so good.
Thank you.
I enjoyed the dance. It was just really entertaining.
You should have seen the first practice.
He just took the tag off those boots because he had a tag on them last night. And he was in shorts with them. It was great. How about another judge comment? Angel, you want to close us out for judges' comments?
Sure. You two had some serious moves.
That's right.
I loved it. I was smiling from the time y'all started to the time you finished. It was excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Team 13! Kimberly Boatbot and Lane Wade, if you want to guys come back out there. And judges, we thank you guys. We know you've got to soon be heading out to get to your tallying and whatnots. But okay, y'all ready to get all the dancers back out here on stage so that you can show your appreciation for their hard work? All right, let's do this. Couple number 1. Are we ready? Yes? Where's the curtain? We're supposed to call them out. I don't know. Somebody might be eating some food upstairs. Yeah, there we go. Couple number 1, Ashley Thornton and Dr. David Weistrop.
Couple number 2, Amelia Teston and Todd Bill.
Couple number 3, Teresa Leggett and Mark Godwin.
And couple number 4, Marla Howell and Kenny Johns.
Couple number 5, Dodie Griffin Moore and Matthew Morton.
Couple number 6, Gina Harris and Austin Moore.
Couple number 7, Heather Minshew and Al Jacobson.
Couple number 8, Christy King Foreman and Patrick Heyman.
Couple number 9, Amy McCullough-Mock and Stephen McCullough.
Couple 10, Laura Lee Tyson Beauregard and Daniel Morris.
Couple number 11, Regina Delk and Davis Delk.
Couple number 12, Tara Carter and Tommy Cox.
And the last couple number 13, Kimberly Boatwright and Lane Wade. Get up, get up. And while the judges are tallying their scores and Ronald Polk, our CPA, is verifying the vote totals, please welcome Executive Director of the Magnolia House Domestic Violence Shelter, Ms. Michelle Gertman.
Well, somebody said I don't have any friends left, but I don't believe that because y'all are all here, right? Thank you for all coming out tonight. I think we had a fabulous show. Can we just give them another hand? So I had to take a lot of time and wait for these judges to deliberate back at stage and while they're counting the money, and I hope we've raised a lot of money tonight for Magnolia House and for Hospice Attila. I want to talk to you just a minute about why we brought on another partner after 5 years of a successful show. Well, about 6 years ago when we decided that we wanted to have Dancing with the Southern Stars, I think I've told this story before. Our accountant said, you can't afford to pay somebody to teach you how to do this. You run a nonprofit. And I said, but I think it'll work. And so you have made it work. So thank you very much for making this work. And but I said in that boardroom the night that I asked the board to vote on bringing Dancing with the Stars to Waycross. I said, if we go past 5 years, I would love to bring on a nonprofit to share in the proceeds, because Waycross has a lot of great nonprofits, and this has been an amazing show, and we've raised a lot of money. In your 5 years of coming to the show and raising money, over $400,000 in 5 years you have done. So we were excited for year 6. And so we got a committee together, and they decided that Hospice Attila was the perfect partner for our first year. And give it up to Hospice Attila, because they've been great. So as I go throughout the months, we meet in February, and we have a lot of different personalities on stage, and you saw some of them tonight, and some of them you did not. And there's a lot of people that, we asked to dance, and they say right away. Clay Thomas told me his first year after he danced, he come up, he said, if anybody ever tells you yes, do not get them to dance. Only get the ones that tell you no, because only crazy people would do this. So, of course, he danced, because he told me no about 5 times, but I didn't take that for anything but a yes. But I want to tell you a little story. Tommy Cox. Where are you at, Tommy? Right here. There you go. So I go to his office, and I knock on the door, and, he's out of the detective building, and big guy, and he's in the back. And I knock on the door, and the lady's like, yes, can I help you? And I said, no. And she said, who are you here to see? I said, Tommy Cox. She said, can I tell him who's here? I said, no. And she said, true story. And she said, you're not going to tell me your name? I said, no, because if I tell you my name, he won't come to the door. And so she goes back there, and she tells Tommy, she's like, some lady's up here to see you. She's probably on drugs or crazy or something. I don't know, been arrested. I don't know, but she's up here wanting to see you. So he opens the door, and he said, golly. He said, tell me that I won the sweepstakes. I said, you did, because you get to dance in Dancing with the Stars. And he said, absolutely not. And then he said, let me talk to my wife. Wives have lots of power, because he's dancing. So it's people like Tommy and everybody else, and Mr. Todd Veal last night when he was practicing, he had on a full clothes like he does now. And we were all teasing him outside, and we said, well, if you do risky business, you got to do your whitey tighties. He said, oh, we have some things back in the back. We holding back. And I was like, yeah, but there ain't no way you're going to wear whitey tighties on the stage. I mean, not and run a professional business in Waycross. But he did. How about that? So that was some great whitey tighties, So anyway, I want to thank all the dancers tonight. Dr. Weister was really funny last night, because he was practicing. It was deer in the headlights. And I'm like, he takes out gallbladders for a living. But he said, but listen, I'm in a room by myself. This is 1,200 people. So I'm surprised he didn't bring his cute kids online, because all of us love your children. We've seen them all through Facebook. So we love your kids. And I did not think I would make it through tonight without the two biggest, I want to say the word headache, but I don't know if that's the right words. I'll just say it's not Tylenol and ibuprofen. It's Patrick Heyman and Mark Godwin. You don't know what I'm talking about? You don't know? Well, if they call you, don't answer. So Miss Teresa's saying, yes, that's right. Mark, is that not true? Yes, it's true. It's true. He's giving me rashes all over. So anyway, we last year when we were doing Dancing with the Stars at the end of the night, we decided to give out our Volunteer of Year Award and our Community Choice Award for our shelter. My husband is in the back. I'm not sure he can hear this, so please don't tell him what I'm going to tell you. I made a mistake. It's the only time I'm going to say it. I'm not going to say it again. But I forgot to give out the awards last year. And we got through with the thing, and we'd never done it before. And I was like, and time I looked at Terry Murray at Coca-Cola, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to give you your award. So Coca-Cola and Patty White won our Volunteer of the Year Award and our Community Choice Award, because Coca-Cola has been a big sponsor of Magnolia House for the last 22 years. And when nobody else believed in us, Coca-Cola did. Excuse me. Let me roll this out. So this year, I'm not going to forget anything because I have to be perfect, you know. All right, so this year we have 2 awards to give out before we get to our big awards for the night. And this is our Lilburn Booker Volunteer of the Year Award. And Miss Booker is not with us anymore. She started Magnolia House back in 1984. And that lady was, you know, she is the epitome of Tina Turner. Tina Turner wrote the song, What's Love Got to Do with It? And with Miss Booker, just like Mr. Al Jacobson being 89, what's age got to do with it, right? Give it up for Mr. Al Jacobson. Miss Booker was in her 90s and still being board president of our shelter. And she was just one of the ladies that inspired me the greatest in my life. And tonight, we have the pleasure of having Miss Barbara Hodges from Tennessee came down, her daughter, to be here tonight to see us give this award out. So, Miss Barbara, will you please stand for just a second? Thank you. Without Miss Lilburn, we wouldn't none be here tonight because she knew there was a need in our community and she saw that. So tonight, we have this is not maybe the most boisterous person that you would hear from. It's the quiet people that help behind the scenes for years and years and years and years and years, and you look and you say, they deserve something. And this is what we said for the Volunteer of the Year. James Engraven has been a great sponsor, and they have done awards after awards after awards and trophies for us through the years, and we would like to recognize James Engraven for their great sponsorship and give them the Lilburn Booker Volunteer of the Year Award. Where are you? There you are. What is so sad is they had to make their own award for free. For free, I'm sorry. This next award is our Carol Jean Farr Community Service Award. If you've ever shopped at Farr's Furniture, yay, we have, you will know that the Farr family has always supported Magnolia House. Miss Carol Jean Farr was secretary of our board for over 20-something years, and until the day she passed away, she supported our program. And I have just respected her and her family for many, many years, and they have really been good to Magnolia House. And so they created this Carol Jean Farr Award in her honor. And this year, we all deliberated and we talked about it, and it was really painful of who we're going to give this to, because this person has really not been really nice to me in years to come, you know, because we just see things a little different. And he's very demanding, and he's very boisterous, but he's very quiet. You know that E.F. Hutton, you don't say a lot, but when he does say something, everybody listens kind of thing. And so he's been a really big supporter of Magnolia House. He's been a really big supporter of this community. He's been a really big supporter beyond measures of what we'll never know with Maddie's missions, with hospice, with bringing dancers on the stage tonight. He has just done a lot of work for our community. And we hated to see him retire, but we still love him. And I will say that he called and said, I need some seats. Have we got some seats? And, you know, I said, well, you're really not police chief anymore, so I don't have to do anything you tell me to do. He said, yeah, but I know a bunch of policemen. I said, well, then I'll have you some saved seats. But what he didn't know is he was getting our award, and he was getting reserved seats anyway, so I didn't really have to do what he told me to do. I did it because I wanted to do it. So, Tony Tanner, you are our 2019 Carol Jean Farr Community Choice Award recipient. I got you. Thank you for all you do. So, with that, I need to thank some people, and I am still got a lot of time. But Liberty National came to the stepped up to the plate this year and said, listen, we want to sponsor your show. We love Hospice Satilla. We love Magnolia House. And we've been to Dancing with the Stars, and we would like to sponsor you. So can we just please give a round of applause to Liberty National, the Brian Cannington Agency. And we've had some people help us along the way, like the Magnolia House Board of Directors and our Dancing with the Stars committee. And this year we added on the Hospice Board, brought on the committee with our committee. So please help me give a round of applause to the Board of Directors of both agencies and committees. And I don't know about you, but I love our MCs. I love Clay Thomas, and I love Lori McNeese. Brian and Jonathan as our lighting and sound people. They've been here for years. Brian and I went to school together, so he's just stuck. It's kind of like the mafia. You get in and you don't get out. So Brian and Jonathan, thank you for all your help and with all the lighting and the sound and the music. The Ware County Sheriff's Department, the Waycross Police Department, we could not do our jobs without them, but we couldn't do this job tonight without them, so thank you for that. All the dancers, the Board of Education, Ware County Board of Education, the principal of the Ware County Middle School. This was my old high school. If this was your old high school, kind of give it up a little bit. You bring it at home, bring it at home. Rick's Barbecue and Olive Garden for providing the food for the dancers and some of the hospice board of directors. Brave Stag, I don't know if you noticed they're our videographer, but they did that great song, ballet dance. And what about Amaya? Is she not awesome? And she's 13. Can you believe that? So I think we're ready. I don't think I've forgotten anything this year. And yeah, Chris Arney's here, and when she's here, all is well with the world. But I do want to thank a couple other people. I want to thank Stanley Sinkfield for the production of this great show behind the scenes, and Roger Johnson. Where is Stanley? Stanley. I always say if Stanley ain't happy, nobody's happy. And when he's here, I get to smile. I just want him to say hello because we just like to hear his voice.
Good evening, everyone.
I love Stanley. He's so great. I love him. So he works with the Waycross Theater. And if you haven't been to any of his and Roger's shows and their productions, they're wonderful, great, and that you have a fun time. So I hope you support them. Okay, so it's time. Everybody want to know who's doing what, who won what? Okay, I want to introduce Mr. Brian Cannington from the Cannington Agency with Liberty National. He's going to announce who's won, who's our top 5 dancers. And Mr. Brian, tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and why us?
Well, I'll tell you, it's an honor to get to be with y'all tonight. And didn't the dancers do a great job? Let's give them another round of applause. And I'm glad that Michelle alluded to those that are behind the scenes, because there's a lot of people that are behind the scenes that make this possible. I was watching in the dress rehearsal last night, just so much that goes on when the curtain is closed. And we need to give all the volunteers that helped to make this possible a hand as well, I believe. And the unsung heroes a lot of times are the spouses and the families that sacrifice the time when these guys are practicing. I know countless hours went into a lot of these acts up here. And so let's give the spouses, I'm sure they're here supporting, and family. Let's give all the spouses and kids and all a hand for being supportive of this. And I told Michelle, this isn't our first year sponsoring. It's our first year as a presenting sponsor. But, for the first several years of this, Crosby sponsored it. And those of you that know, they sold, and Tara Morrison came to work with us, and she said, Dancing with the Southern Stars is going to be looking for another presenting sponsor. Is that something that you would love to do? And it's hard to say no to something like that, just like saying yes and no to the dancing. It's a lot easier, I think, if I give on the presenting sponsor side. I'll never be asked to do the dancing side, because I'd have to come out in costume, right, to present, so I can't do that. But we're honored to get to sponsor that. And Heather, just like you, I am also a survivor of domestic violence as a child. I witnessed it, and so this has always been near and dear to my heart. Hospice is near and dear to my heart. My grandfather had leukemia, and I watched hospice come in and care for them as well. So 2 great organizations. Waycross is a great community. So Waycross, just give it up for Satilla, for Magnolia House, and for all of these dancers one more time, and then let's go ahead and get the scorecard out. So for fifth place, we have coming in at team number 13, Kimberly Boatwright and Lane Wade. Fourth place, we have team number 2, Amelia Teston and Todd Veal. For third place, we have team number 8, Christy King Foreman and Patrick Heyman. Second place winners are team number 4, Marla Howell and Kenny Johns. Get her done. And your first place winners will be team number 7, Heather Minshew and Al Jacobson.
Give it up for our top 5. So what do you think? You had fun?
I've had a great time. I've enjoyed the cause that we're doing this for. I've enjoyed the practice with Marla, many of hours. So I've really enjoyed it.
I'm not going to ask you if you'll do it again. This is y'all's second time. But Patrick broke his foot. It's really his fault because it's just his fault. Say, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'd like to say, it wasn't for the best dance, it's just a respect of old age.
All right. Well, y'all did an amazing job. Okay, Mr. Whitey Tidy, are you glad you done it?
I hate it for hospice. You have lost an employee.
Why?
I'm hiring Deborah Golden in sales.
What about me? Can I have
She taught me into doing this.
I know. Y'all did great.
It's been wonderful. It's been
Thank
a lot
you.
of fun.
Thank you. Thank you. Was it fun dancing with you?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Would you do it again?
No.
They all say
That's what we said.
And look at our Alma people. Y'all got plays. They're so good. Who knew a blueberry farmer could dance?
2 blueberry farmers.
Blueberry
We knew one could, but the other one we were worried about.
We're sorry. You just learned to dance tonight. Thank you all for what you've done. I know that you've put in a lot of practice, a lot of time, and y'all put on a good show. So thank you. One more round of applause for them. We're going to do this now. Okay. Well, I wouldn't. Okay, before we announce the biggest award of the night and how much money we've raised, I'm probably going to have a heart attack. The biggest thing, probably Lori wants to do this, I don't know, but Mr. Kenny Johns was giving away a 5-ton air conditioner unit. This is probably Lori's, this is your best award of the night, an air conditioner. And they wanted to do their drawing. Do y'all want to go on down there and pick your winner before we give our, here we go. Who's going to win this air conditioner? Lori, you need it? She's got her house shoes on if anybody wants to see this. It's not fair. My flip-flops are down there.
We don't do long shoes, do we, Michelle?
We don't. Lori and I graduated from high school together.
Yes, we did.
We love each other. We got to play in our classroom.
I know, right. This is truly for an air conditioning unit.
This is truly for an air conditioner unit. Okay, Lori.
All right, you ready? Who's the lucky free on winner?
Okay.
Robin, what is that?
I have my glasses on, but I can't.
We're both blind.
Do you know who that is? I have contacts and glasses on. Haviland. Robin Haviland. If you're not here, you will be called because you just want to. She's not here. Maryland Fried Chicken. They need it. Maryland Fried Chicken. They got, yay!
That's going to the church.
Okay. It's going to the church. The church has won that. And we have one more. And this beautiful table downstairs, I'll draw. And all of this. Okay. The table come out of the Georgia swamp, the Okefenokee swamp. Great. Okay. Gary Thrift. Gary Thrift. Are you here? You're here. Oh, yay. Good. You've won a table. You have to take it tonight. Good luck with that. I hope you drive a big enough vehicle. Okay, that's it. All right. Are you ready? I'm ready. So, we want to bring Miss Deborah Golden out on stage. Give it up for Hospice Attila. All right, Miss Deborah, you have to lie. How's it been working with me?
It has been an amazing journey. When Michelle first called us and said, hey, we want you to take half of our money, we were like, for real? We had to go ask the chief of police if she was for real. So he said she was, and this has been an awesome journey. The staff has been amazing. Lisa Mander, somebody give her a clap.
Yeah.
So, and all the staff at Magnolia House, and then somebody give Rihanna Vining one. So, yeah. And all the hospice board of trustees and the Magnolia House board of trustees, they're a working board, both boards. They don't just sit around, they just actually work and do the very best they can. So please give them a hand. And last but certainly not least, you see all of these dancers up here, they have real jobs, long hour jobs, and they have worked tirelessly. The dancing, that's a lot of work, but these guys have raised this money. So they have worked incredibly hard. So let's get down to the bottom line here.
So if you got a magazine and you're going to take it home tonight, we just want you to know this is the largest magazine we've ever sold. It's been the best year ever. Sold out show in 22 minutes. Have a great staff and team. If you find any errors in the magazine, don't call me. We had a guy from Statesboro, they print, a big company. The guy quit a few weeks before we submitted this, and Lisa Manders and Stacy Anderson put this magazine together for help with Roger Johnson on their own and had to teach themselves. So please give my staff a round of applause. I'm lucky because I get to get up here on stage and I get to talk to you, but they do all the hard work behind the scenes, and so I have an awesome staff. The numbers we're going to read has been audited by Higginson & Polk. They've been in our office for the last few days, auditing every little ticket, every PayPal, every dollar donated, and we're so thankful for Higginson & Polk. They've been around for over 22 years with me and longer than that before my day, so I'm excited, and thank you, Higginson & Polk. Okay, are we ready? So they had a team goal. Last year we raised $143,000. And people says, why do you want to go in and why do you want to split this up? What can we do? And I thought, well, I think we can do more and I think we can do better. And we just need some dancers that's going to continue to do what the last 5 years has set out to do. And that's just raise money. And let's see if they've done that. Are you ready? Okay. So, in 5th place, we have
team number 13. Raising $15,627.62.
13, come on up. And in 4th place, we have team number 10, raising $18,294.38.
place, team number 3, raising $19,000, $679.51. Give it up.
Woohoo! Team number 3. I'm so proud of you. It was worth it, kinda, sorta, kinda, sorta. In second place, team number
1, $20,921.06.
Y'all did good. $20,000. I told them PayPal was blowing up this morning. Okay, step aside. All right. So I'm going to let Miss Deborah read the winner, the number 1 team. I'm going to let you read team number what? Raising what? Don't cry. This is going to make a difference to both of our organizations, and we just appreciate it.
Team number 9 running $27,572.81.
Every year when I leave here and I think about what can I do better and what can I say, and the one thing I forget to do every year, because it's always so busy, is say, how did you do it? How did you raise the money? You don't talk a lot. I have video where he apologized for being late today. I'm telling you.
It wasn't hard. Magnolia House, Hospice Attila, as a winning team. I mean, it was, listen, it sold itself. People love to help those two organizations. And Teresa, my partner.
And he got dancing, he got racing with the Southern Stars started. And so, that's right. So year number 2, here we come. I don't know anything about racing, but Mark's taught me just a little tiny bit, but I'm going to learn a lot more, and I'll be at the racetrack next year. Thank you for doing that. So, Dr. Wystra, how did you do it?
I don't know.
Educated doctor.
Yep. Just a simple guy.
Just a simple guy. Simple guy. 2 for 1 gallbladder. All right, Daniel. Daniel's never going to speak to me and his wife anymore. We have begged Daniel for years to dance, and his answer is no. And he's a man of his word. When he says no, he means no. He's never going to dance. But we called his wife, who loves hospice and loves Magnolia House. And guess what?
What?
You danced. And how much money did you raise?
$18,000.
Over $18,000. How'd you do it?
Our community did it. I mean, they really did it. They did it for us. Our team worked together, and everybody pitched in, and that's what it takes.
Okay. How did you do it, Miss 2 trophies, Blueberry Farmers?
Right. You just ask. It's a good cause. A lot of things you raise money for, you kind of like trying to make a face up, but this time it's easy. It's a good cause.
All right. Team number 1, or not team number 1, team number 9, but first place winners. How did you raise $27,000? Everybody's tried to beat Roger Johnson's record of $25,000. He's standing in the back going, I'm dancing next year. You just watch and see. I know that's what he's doing. How did you do it?
We just really got in our community, and everybody was really wanting to support it. I just said, I'm a hospice nurse, and they said, how much?
Oh, that's not even fair. Todd, if you're looking for somebody to hire, there you go. Okay, so before I let you go, I got to give you the grand total. Miss Deborah, don't cry. Come on up. Ready? Okay, so this team of 13 dancers raised, are you ready? $188,026.30. Woohoo! Not too shabby, is it? Stand up and clap your hands. I'm gonna take. What you think about that?
I'm thinking it's raining and room number 3 at the hospice house is raining in. We need a roof.
They need a roof. That's what she has to say. Everybody, thank you. August 8, 2020, Dancing with the Southern Stars. We will see you next year. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Woo-hoo!